Dudes, it's more like, and you know, some people, right, I got in the way of the stream. Apparently I'm big enough to block all the satellites from Elon's visibility. But here we go, guys. We are back. Everything is good. We got to switch over. Hold on. We got to switch over our networks. Our network's on the phone. Okay, we're good. We're back. We got some water. I can hear myself like normal and not some kind of muffled sound coming from my ears. But we are back. Mr. Creel, welcome back. It's time to go get us some BBLs. Let's get a little bit more. Let's go to this island and see what's on this island. Time to get some of that island magic. I'll have to put you guys backwards because that's the way that the microphone receiver won't fly off. So we'll face you guys backwards. We'll go handle business. Hopefully everybody will start popping in and we get to catching them. I'm assuming everybody's got that microphone check. Put my sunglasses on so they don't fly off my head. I think we should just start hitting areas and trying them for a little bit and just popping off, moving to another spot. We're getting too comfortable in these areas. Thank you, moderator, for letting me know that the sound is good. We're getting too comfortable in these areas. I think we need to hit them, slow roll them, of course. And then if they don't bite, then we move on to the next one. On to the next one and keep rolling. We're getting way too comfortable. Here we go, guys. The intent is to throw the jerkbait as much as I possibly can. I may alternate between the minnow, the spinnerbait, we are in 10 feet of water. There should be a grass line that comes out from here. Maybe I shouldn't have taken off my top, bros. I thought I was brave and tough, but nah, this breeze is a little cool. Mistake number one, took my top off. Let me see if I put my hood up, if that helps a little bit. All right, we are in 8 feet of water. I am looking for that grass line. I have not found it. We're starting to creep up into 7 feet of water. I do not see that grass line anywhere just yet. We are in 6 feet of water. Did the grass die all the way? I don't know. Was it killed off? Who knows? I just don't see it right now. There is a section over here that it might be in. It might have gone deeper, so we may be in the shallow and it may have frozen off. And we may have to get just a little bit deeper. Doing some side imaging, trying to find that grass line. The island is way over there. Where are you guys looking? You guys should be looking in this direction. This is where the action's at, dog. Somewhere in that direction. All right, so switching over to Elon has dramatically dropped our viewership. Which I was hoping that it wouldn't, but it did. We have dropped in depth, but I still have not found the grass. I see what I believe to be many little fish, but okay. So we'll be casting in this direction over here. I'm starting to see the grass. We'll post up right here for a little bit. We are in 8 feet of water. I am seeing a couple little tic tacs out there, but we're gonna let the boat position. We're gonna have to move the camera because you guys will be looking in the wrong direction as soon as the wind starts to blow you guys off to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pop, pop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oddly enough, I figured we would have already spun, but we haven't. We're in 8 feet of water. The point comes out over here and it kind of tapers off on this side. Well, Colin, you know we got patience here, so we'll wait. Did you guys even see me? Okay, so the point is right here, and then it drops off on this side. I was seeing some fish marking here, but let's see if we can entice them. Mr. Creel letting me know it gets shallow around this island. Mr. Creel, how would you know that? I thought you were working 24 hours a day, Mr. Creel. I'm just messing with you, Mr. Creel. All right, we are in 8 feet of water. We're casting out to the point right in front of us. I will also cast out to the left off the point. There's some grass that kind of, it's not that deep right here. There's some grass that was showing up off to the left, and I have that grass marked off on the fish finder, but it had more grass in the summer, of course. This grass has a whole bunch of nothing. I mean, this point has a whole bunch of nothing on top of it. And then as it tapers off, there's more grass on this side than anywhere else. And I mean, that would be my guess because the grass doesn't like the cold and it starts to die back until it starts to get warm, more sunlight. But as I said earlier, we're going to not stay too long on these spots. We're just going to bounce around. We're going to try and work them slowly and thoroughly, but we spent quite a bit of time in that other location and only got one fish. But we saw them on there. They just weren't cooperating. I mean, we can hit up the same spots that we hit up yesterday, but those were not good sized fish. Those were little dinks. It was action, but not a lot of, not any good size. FYI, Cowboy game, 0-0, end of the first quarter. Who are they even playing? Who are the Cowboys playing, moderator? That's how bad their season has been. I haven't even paid attention to who they're playing right now. The wind might pick up later on in the afternoon. It was supposed to be decently windy today, but maybe it's already passed. They're playing Carolina, and it's 0-0. Yeah, that sounds about right. Both not great teams. That sounds about right. Maybe if they were worth anything, we might go watch that game over there. But they are not worth a lick. Keith is a Carolina fan. I was unaware of that. Keith, but we're both honest men. We can both admit that our teams are lackluster. To put it nicely, they're both lackluster this year. Oh, he's from Carolina. You're from North Carolina. And I'm assuming that if someone just says, I'm from Carolina, they are from North Carolina. I could be wrong. Because that would be like if somebody was from, if I just said, yo, I'm from Mexico. Well, there's the old one and the new one. Which one are you from? People would just assume, people would just assume that I'm from the old one. But I'm actually from the new one, bro. So, why would they just call themselves the Carolina Panthers? Is that to encompass both Carolinas? We're going to this side where the grass was. Man, these fish are gonna make me mad today. There's definitely grass over there. I just hooked into some. Hold on. Are you telling me that the Panthers hired Belichick as their head coach? Did I miss something? Did I miss something here, bros? Did I miss some kind of tectonic shift in head coaching? And I've just been fishing so much that I don't even know what's going on in the world of football, or the world at all, the world at large, which is not a bad life to be living, right? Fishing and not really caring about all the stresses in the world, all the dumb things here and there. But did they get Belichick? And I don't know this? Because I was hoping the Cowboys would scoop up Belichick. Wait. So Belichick is coaching college now? What is going on here, dude? I'm totally lost. I feel like if I was on the water but on land, I'm totally lost. What's going on here? How? Dudes, I must have been living under a rock. I've been living on a dock. That's basically what's happening. Look, bros, let me explain my life to you guys right now. Work, fish, moderate. That's my life right now. Work, fish, moderate. Work, fish, moderate. Let me go a little more shallow. I want to see what's going on over here. I saw a couple splashes up here. Something ain't right. I'm side imaging. I'm seeing grass patches here and there. I'm in 8 feet of water. Still in 8 feet of water, but the grass starts to come up out here. Now there's grass off to my left. There's a little patch or opening in that patch. What the heck? I gotta use my polarized eyes. Man, now you guys ruined my day. I was hoping the Cowboys would pick up Belichick, but of course not. We're gonna have frickin' McCarthy until Dak's contract runs out, which looks like it'll never. A bucktail jig. Never have I've never thrown, you talking about like a, what are they, a hair jig? Is that what you're talking about? Because now I'll tell you, I have a hair jig in my tackle tavern, but the only reason there's a hair jig in the tackle tavern is because the mustache maniac decided that he wanted to go crazy and get a hair jig. There's a method to the madness, guys. I'm casting back to those spots those openings that I had seen. So it got a little shallow over here. As Mr. Creel had said, it's about maybe 5 feet. The grass is getting a little thicker over here. So now I'm casting back to that opening where I saw the little Tic Tacs kind of chilling and hanging out in. All right, so the hair jig, are you like bouncing it off the bottom, or are you like, how exactly are you working that? Are you like a swim jig? Because bro, if I don't know it, I won't act like I know it. This water is super clear. So in this direction is basically where I was seeing that opening in the grass where the little tic tacs were showing up in there. Where you at, fools? We're now coming out into like 8 feet of water. I'm gonna spot lock right here. The location where the openings were is out in front of us. I see a couple probably off to this side as well. So I'll fan catch this entire area in front of us. And then we'll slow roll this jerk bait. Let's see. These that I make are all hand tied. If you have a lot of grass on the bottom, pull it fast and hop it through the grass. Clean bottom, bounce it. Yo, what's up? Preston. The Cooks dude is in the house. What's up, dog? Just out here searching for some BBLs. Currently, we only have one fish, probably about a 2-pounder. I mean, I have a couple locations where they were biting yesterday, but I don't feel like, I mean, unless big fish just came up and bullied those those little fish out of there, I'm feeling like maybe we're just gonna get 2-pounders over there. There was a dude that I should do it right now. I forgot what his name was. But this dude came over here with his family and they are cleaning them up somewhere on this lake. I think they're using, I mean, I've tried it. I've tried the lipless, but to no avail, bro. The lipless is not panning out for me. So we might move to those other areas just to catch some fish. Because right here, nada, bros. Nada, nada, nada. A whole lot of nada. But we might make that move. Rude. What is up, dog? Rude, you want to move and get some 2-pounders? Or do you just like watching me cast and cast and cast? Because we can go over there, bro. And I'm sure we'll pick some of them off. That area I don't think was thoroughly worked, as we had to leave a little bit early. Oh, we went to that Christmas parade. Forgot to tell you guys the update on the Christmas parade. It was pretty nice, except I feel like the Christmas parade in Arab is a little bit more I don't know, more festive. But it could have also been just the location that we were in the parade. You know what I'm saying? Like we could have been too far down the line on the parade. And the energy was just lost down the line. Yo, Preston, I assume that's your first name, dog. I realized I never actually got your name after you left my house, bro. I was like, dude, I never asked that dude what his name was. And also, Preston, I didn't see you. I don't think I saw you in that giveaway, dog. What's the deal, bro? You don't like free $50 for fishing tackle, dog? Because if you do, Preston, we just started another one. The 1.2K giveaway. Santa Claus. You could have even been naughty, dog. I mean, we're not even keeping track of that. I ain't got that background check that St. Nick has, bro. I ain't got it. All right, let's move. We're gonna get out of here. Man, what is going on, bro? All right, dudes, we're gonna go to, well, first of all, Mr. Creel, are you watching? Mr. Creel, I hope you are watching, because I'm about to bust a retie. If you're watching, Mr. Creel. If you're not watching, then I won't. Well, apparently I'm gonna get all the hooks stuck in my little towels that are right here, but well, that's dumb. What the heck? I just put them in further. That's what happens when you joke around, bro. You wanna play games? Stuff like this will happen to you. But Mr. Creel, I'm about to do a retie. As soon as I get this out of my own towel here. About to bust a retie, Mr. Creel. Let it be known that this is the first retie that I've done in 400 casts. Cowboys up 10-0. But we're gonna move, I'm gonna move to that area where I had caught some. Very sad state of affairs. I didn't want to have to go over there. I wanted to be able to catch them down here. but we gotta, what the fun is going on here? Mr. Krill, you can't make this line untie. There we go. I just got to get it right. Because, Mr. Krill, I felt that abrasion. In fact, I see one right here. Watch, Mr. Krill. I hope you can see this. This is what I've been throwing on this whole time, bro. You see this? This abrasion right there. This abrasion that's sticking up right here. That's the confidence I've been throwing this line with, bro. That abrasion, 100 abrasions. I think you can barely see it. I had to take some more line off. Okay. Now we've gotten to a section that has no abrasions. Mr. Crew, my homie pork chop put me on this line. This line I likes. It should be good now after I finish this tie. And then we're going to go for a cruise. It'll be about a 10-minute cruise or so. You guys will have to face backwards. See, Mr. Krill? I wasn't meant to catch a fish in all those casts because I had that crazy abrasion. So now that I've changed it, yeah, we're ready to catch them. You got to see the silver lining. I don't question why I'm not catching fish. Because somebody was looking out for me so that I didn't lose my mega bass. Oh, Mr. Krill, I use FC Sniper. I used to use P-Line Halo. I used to use that one back in the day. Really didn't lose too many off of it. But I would check for abrasions more frequently on that line. On this line, I don't really check for abrasions. I get a little too comfortable. Man, this lake has changed from yesterday. Yesterday, it was crazy. Don, right now, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, I would not be out here if it weren't for this suit. This suit, I got it at the Bassmaster Classic, so I got it for cheap. Well, cheaper than what they usually sell it, right? Because they have all kinds of sales. They have all kinds of sales when you go to the Classic. But this stuff is insulated for the winter, right? So this, dude, like out in the cold, this is not just a regular rain suit. This is a winterish rain suit, but it has a whole bunch of like if it gets too hot, right? Let me show you guys. And again, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm just letting you guys know the real. So if you get too hot, dog, you can zip down. I don't know how far it goes down, but potentially I could zip all the way back. It feels like I can zip all the way down. So, let some heat out. And I think there's zip downs on the side of this. Yeah, so the jacket, you can zip up and down. So you can let out, get some ventilation, right? So that if it gets too hot, you don't have to take the stuff off. But also, beauty of this is that I can reach into my pocket, bro. See that? There's my Leatherman. I just zip it down. Before, because I have the Bass Pro Shop ones for my regular rain suit, right? In order to get that, I have to unbuckle. I have to unbuckle the top and then reach down in here and try and grab my Leatherman and whatnot. But this one right here, dude, nah, I just zip it down a little bit and it it allows me access to get my Leatherman, my wallet, whatever I needed. So if I'm at the gas station, I don't need to completely take my stuff off. I just reach there and get my wallet and whatnot. So it's good stuff, bro. And again, it floats. So if I fall in the water, especially helpful in the winter, if I fall in the water, it's gonna float and keep me face up. At least that's what the mannequin showed, bro. Any worm lures? Bro, I always got worm lures on here, dog. Abrasions peel like that. Check your guess and make sure your guides. Okay, all right. Steven, abrasions. So I've been wondering if my guides were messed up, dude, because like I had been seeing some stuff happen on that particular rod. So potentially, you see, that's why I come to you guys, because Steven's telling me, check your guides, player. Your guides might be messed up now. Maybe they're the ones causing me to get some abrasions. But thank you very much, Steven. Thank you very much, Steven, for that information. Oh yes, Tom, I'm gonna go fast, but I gotta point the camera backwards unless I take off my microphone on the, I can point it forward. All right, so my guides are probably messing up my stuff. So I don't have a real problem taking them off or putting them on, bro. They're pretty easy to put on. But dude, these are insulated. So even on the coldest day, I wasn't really feeling any wind. Now, if I had my Bass Pro Shop 70 mile per hour setup, that does get a little bit of wind in it, and you can feel the cold a little easier through that one. But this one, dude, even going 100 miles an hour right now, I don't feel it. The only thing that I feel is my hands and my face. That's where the cold is. And you guys know that I've said it multiple times that I am a wuss when it comes to cold. So when I got these on, bro, I'd be out here all day. Beards, I tend to keep the top of the jacket open just so that the mic doesn't get trapped underneath it. But I wouldn't have even known about this rain gear if it weren't for the moderator, because you know, when I go to the Bass Pro or to the Bassmaster Classic, I don't go looking around for things to buy or whatnot. But the moderator, one of her specialties might be shopping, and she happened to see it and was all like, hey, you should look into these. And then I went to go look, and sure enough, it was worth the cost, at least to me, because, you know, in the winter, we all had to have these suits on, and if they fill up with water when you fall in, it might be a little hard to get them off. But again, guys, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I just tell you exactly what I feel about whatever products I'm actually using out here. Bro, my superpowers are polarized eagle vision, and the moderator's superpowers are, I mean, she might be a mutant shopper, bro. Yo, Steven coming through with that good tip right there. All right, so I run that Q-tip through there. Now the question is, I just assume that I'm gonna have to change the guide, right? If it start getting hung up or start snagging, basically I have to change the guide, right? I'm definitely not sending that back to, I'm not sending it back to G Loomis, because that'll cost me too much. That'd be like, bro, it's gonna cost you $100 or something to get a new rod, and that's just for a replacement of a guide. Hold on, guys. There's a bait fish battle going on right here. I think the birds are just beating up a pelican, I think. We got ourselves a loon here. You know, we got to stop here for a second at least. These birds are going crazy. Let's see how quickly we can get on there. Get off of here, bro. I hope you guys can see. Where we at, guys? It was around here. There's a loon here, guys, so you know that me and loons haven't been getting along lately. The loon just went down. If I catch another loon, I mean, what are the odds, guys? That'll be ridiculous. I don't want to. All right, loon's off to my left. I cast it to my right. So I can't do anything about that loon being dumb and heading to my bait. There's bird action all over the place here, guys. Seems like there's fish around here. Dude, these birds are so spread out. There's gotta be bait just... All right, so 20 feet down, 25 feet. I'm seeing some arches right underneath me. They're probably gonna end up being drum if I hook into anything. There's one, but it's probably a drum. It better not be a loon. Let's ease up. It's Probably a catfish. This feels more like a catfish than a loon. Well, lo and behold, I know what a catfish bite feels like. Dudes, this is about a, I don't know, 15-pound catfish. Let's say 10-pound. No, let's say 7-pound. No, let's say nothing until we get in the boat. That's about a 7-pound catfish. Oh, he does not want to come into the boat. I don't want him in the boat either. It just didn't feel right, guys. He's upside down right now. Gives us time to get the net out. It's probably about an 8-pound catfish. Okay. So the arches were catfish, maybe. Well, son of a gun, guys. Aren't we the best at catching anything that we don't want? All right, dudes. Here we go. We got ourselves a good-sized catfish. With a sharp let me unzip the side so I can get my Leatherman out. You guys seeing this catfish? I can't see because I just dropped my phone over there. I didn't grab it. Bro, this minnow knows how to get all kinds of stuff. Just not the bass that I'm looking for. All right, dudes. Bros, hold on. It's not a good grip. Bros. This cat right here. I don't know, dudes. Came out of 20 feet of water. All right. Let's see what the homies is saying now that I got catfish slime on my hand, and I can get catfish slime on my phone. Real nice, gross catfish slime. All right. Dude, I wasn't even giving a commercial. It's just, I'm just a natural. Drop it off at the GTO. I'm just a natural salesman, dog. Rooster. The rain suit, bro. Eh. Just a natural. All right, guys, should I weigh this catfish or should I just release it? If you guys want to know the weight, we can weigh it. Rude, appreciate the nice cat, but the only problem is we ain't after cats, we're after bass. I'm sure if I dropped it down there again, I'd probably get another one. All right, Mr. Creel wants to weigh it. It's probably about 10, 12 pounds. I don't have a catfish calibrated arm. I got a bass calibrated arm, but not a catfish calibrated arm. Oh, I forgot. Relax, catfish. Chill right there, bro, if you could. Oh, that was easy. All right, bros, let's weigh him. Let's see if he'll cooperate enough to get this Get this pincher in his mouth. I'm not a, what do you call them? The guys who go and, I'm not a noodler. All right, let's see. This is, what'd I say? 7, 8. This is a 7.6 pound catfish. Oops, my bad, you guys ain't looking. 7.6 pound catfish. 7.3, 8, somewhere around there. I was totally off on this catfish weighing, bro. Totally off. Hey. Bro, you're gonna have to let go of that, bro. There are no souvenirs here, buddy. All right, we're gonna let it back out there. All right. Weigh it, a quick fix. Put a little thin layer of epoxy. All right, I'm listening. I got a little distracted with this catfish, dudes, but I'm listening. I hope that made El Catfish Grande proud. Catfish, que pues? Where you at? Probably watching the Cowboy game. That was gross. Let's throw it back out there, see if there's anything besides that. Okay, epoxy. Any rough spots? 2-part epoxy. All right. So Rooster, I would take it home, but in the Chante, bro, there's nobody who, or they're not big fans of catfish in the Chante, bro. Crappie, yes, but not catfish. Like number 10. Bring it home for a fish fry. The Cowboys fumbled. Drill and Escar are in the house. So I'm still seeing arches underneath me. Probably gonna run into another catfish. There's the one. Probably another catfish. All right, this is ridiculous, guys. We're over here catfishing. Accidentally, of course, as always. Is this gonna be a catfish or is this gonna be drum? Big Drum, are you gonna show up today? I think this is a catfish though. I don't usually choke up on my rod, guys, but because of the fact that the loon gave me an injury on the elbow. Oh, Big Drum is in the house. Big Drum. As for catfish and Big Drum, all the homies are in the house. Anybody else got a fish-related name? Anybody that has a fish, like a bass name, so that I can use that and catch bass instead of what I'm catching right now. So here's a Big Drum. That's great. This one I'm not weighing, guys, because drum are stupid. Oh, no, Big Drum, not you, dog. Not you, but here's a drum. It's not even that big. We'll get rid of them. Get out of here, Big Drum. But there's definitely some fish action around here. These arches are just chilling down there, bros. I don't know, guys. This is ridiculous. This is totally ridiculous. A bass fishing show has turned into. They say Gasper goo is pretty good to eat. What is Gasper goo? 2 fish ups per pound. Yo, dude, you know we ain't doing no fish ups. I only owe 10. We don't do fish ups for fish that we don't care about. So if we get a largemouth, all right, when we're in business, we'll do some fish ups, but not for none of these gross. Dude, there are arches like crazy down there. We're basically vertical jigging right here, guys, in about 25 feet of water. We're gonna run into another river monster down there that I don't want, but I'm gonna end up coming back with. I mean, if we get lucky, we might run into one of the ones that we care about, but I seriously doubt it. There's some traffic down there, dudes. These guys is trafficking down there. Colin, I'm hoping there's a BBL, but I seriously doubt it. Just need your creel limit. Leslie coming through, enjoying the drum show. I mean, I guess it makes sense, dudes, you know, little drummer boy here during the Christmas time. That's good. We ain't throwing that mega bass, dog. We're throwing, I would not be dropping this mega bass down there, bro. Into the depths. That's too scary for the mega bass. Okay, so I can see my jig now. Before I wasn't able to see my jig. I was casting out that way and then working it back. It is directly underneath me right now, so I'm basically vertical jigging. Let's see, may as well catch some of these and see if they're bass among them, all right? Most fishing lives are doing a flip-flop, doing the flip-flop. The flip-flop. All right, so I'm down. I can see my jig. I'm in about 15 feet of water. What I should do is unplug that GoPro and bring you guys and see what I'm looking at. That felt weird. So I still only owe you guys 10 push-ups, that's it. So that's good. I'll probably run into a bunch of white bass right here. Dude, I'm trying to stay away from the loons. I'm about today I was dudes, but it seems like I need to be off to the side of my transducer and not like in front. Because I can see my jig now. I can see it all awesome, but I couldn't see it yesterday, which is weird. Let me unplug this GoPro and let you guys see some of what I'm seeing here so that we don't turn this into a video game show. The arches have disappeared a little bit. Let me cast out and then let it sink and then come back with it. All right, so a bunch of arches came back. Let me let this hit the bottom. And we only stopped here because the birds told us to stop here. Moderator, why are you tossing up some? Are you tossing out some pink hands because they shouted you out? Moderator, in the house. The land bass acid has turned into the catfish killer and the drum dominator. I don't know what, I couldn't come up with anything more creative than that, guys. I'm gonna take the GoPro off after this cast and then let you guys see it. That way I'll hold the camera right here so that you guys can see the screen and then you guys can see the jig. And bro, does it get any more interactive than that? Other than you guys being on the boat with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I need two hands to get that GoPro off the pole. It's just... I don't know how exactly I'm gonna do it when I do hook into one of these fish, because that is going to be a circus task to show you guys what's going on. Now this is just the traditional oh, there's some action over here. Birds are going crazy. Oh, dudes, no wonder nobody wanted to eat my jig head. Remember I told you that I felt something weird? Well, I ain't got no freaking bait left. Something felt weird on one of those, and they took my whole body, dog. So I'm gonna have to put on a body onto this fool. Okay. All right, I'll put a body onto this fool, and then we'll drop him, and I'll move the GoPro. That way you guys can see what I'm seeing, and you guys aren't bored just seeing my back and like what is this fool up to? But I just got to get. Should I put a paddle tail, guys, or should I just leave the same bait that I had thrown on there? We'll go with the same bait. Why change it up? Because I like to change it up, but whatever. Apparently some people like going with what works or what's been working. So I think this is a juggle minnow or whatever. It's a juggle minnow, and I'm gonna put it on this. I don't know exactly what this jig head is called. It's got a B on it. I don't know what it is. Let me verify the hook placement. There's some splashing going on over there. I'm gonna be like these pelicans, and I'm just gonna chase around these little birds and All right, so we tried to put it on straight enough. Now let me see. Should I unplug? I don't know how long we can do this GoPro setup here. Actually, should I take the entire pole over there or just the GoPro? Probably better if I took the entire pole. But then I got 2 poles, and then everybody's like, what is this fool doing with 2 poles over there? So let's figure this out, dudes. Just give me a second. Bear with me. I don't want the GoPro to die. It won't die quickly, but I don't want it to die. Hopefully the game warden doesn't come over and is all like, bro, are you fishing with 2 poles? And I'll be like, no, dog, one's a camera. All right, dudes, we're a little mobile, but not totally mobile. So we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do this. So we see no arches. There's an arch, well, a little one, not big, nothing crazy. Let's cruise around a little bit. Let's cruise around a little bit and look for arches. Sorry, guys. Let's cruise around and look for loons. That's what we should be looking for, guys. Loons will tell us where the fish are. All right, there's a bait ball right there. You guys see that bait ball? Let's try and drop in there. Sorry, guys. That's a massive bait ball. You guys see that bait ball? You're gonna be spinning around, dudes. My bad. Dudes, if anybody cannot see that bait ball, well, then you guys are gonna have to get your eyes checked, because that bait ball is muy grande, bros. It'll probably bring a catfish, but we'll drop down to it. I'm one-handed fishing and holding you guys up so you can see what is going on underneath. My jig head is nowhere near it right now. I'm actually reeling with my finger, not even using the handle on the reel. I'm using my finger to move the reel around. You guys let me know if you like this view, not like this view. Let me know, guys. Okay, I think the bait ball's coming back to us. Now I got to figure out how I'm going to read these comments. There's one. I missed them. There was definitely one, bros, but I missed them. Probably a drum, though. There's one. All right, dudes. We're one arm fishing, one arm reeling. Here, you guys can watch the water. Don't worry, you're 100% safe right there, dudes. 100% safe. You ain't gonna fall in the water, guys. You will not. You'll be able to tell me what I got. Oh, you guys can see that little cat? You guys can see that little cat. Maybe you can't see that little cat, guys. All right, guys, you guys are 100% safe. It's a little channel cat. That little vato right there. Look at that, bro. You guys get to be eye to eye with that vato. Look at that little vato. He's looking at you. What are you looking at, players? Like what you see? Little cat. All right, catfish, where are you when I'm catching the cats, dog? All right. Okay, dudes, you're right here with me, dudes. I hate to set this precedent because you guys will be like, hey, can you put us up there in the front deck with us or with you so that we can see what you're talking about? Here we go again, dudes. Here, we'll be right next to each other. Let me drop this bait back in there. Dudes, you were 100% safe. Nothing was gonna happen to you guys. Worst thing that would have happened to you guys is you would have got some catfish slime on you, but you're good. So I don't see the bait ball anymore. Not all the way on the bottom just yet. I'm on the bottom now. But we are just running into some catfish. I might go a little further near the dam. I mean, near the bridge, a little further. A little closer to the dam, to the bridge. So that maybe I can hook into some largemouth or some kind of bass and not catfish. I haven't even gotten into a position where you guys can see my bait moving. So let me position myself so that you guys can see where my bait is moving. I gotta get a little further back because I'll get you guys a little closer. But just so you guys can see that little line moving on my fish finder. You guys see that little line in about 21 feet or so? I'll pop him up a little bit and then it'll come up. You see that little arch that kind of went up a little bit? A little arch right there. He's in 20, 22 feet, 23 feet. I'll bring him up to 20. You can see him start to come up. Creeping on a come up right there. He's coming up to 20. There's a fish in about 15 or so. I mean, yeah, somewhere around there. Oh, there's another fish right above me. Now we're all kind of hanging out together. Let's see if he finds me enticing enough to... I dropped down a little bit because I had to reel in a little. There's a fish down in 15. Let's go see what the fish down in, 25. Let's go see what he's doing. Nothing? Nobody? All right. Nobody wants to eat me. That's cool. I'll be here all day. No big deal. There's a fish right underneath me, or there was for a second. So what are we feeling here, guys? You guys liking that? I can tell you it's a little bit of a hassle. You guys don't see me leaning on my seat all crazy. So, how'd you guys like that that look right there, bro. It wasn't fish, it wasn't hook and look, but it was a look for sure, bros. So what are we doing here, guys? You guys let me know. Are we gonna move to these? I mean, I'm gonna get closer to the bridge. The bridge is over there. I'm gonna get closer to the bridge. There'll more than likely be action out there. We're using the traditional sonar. Let me unplug you guys from here, and then maybe the catfish were sent out to this area over here. They were banned from the bridge itself. The cat or the bass had said, "Look, dude, you need to get out of here. You go eat from the outskirts. You're not allowed to dine with us bass." I'll leave that hanging off the edge. If you guys see my fishing rod go flying, let me know. All right, dudes, we are back. We're back. Everything is back to normal. Everything is back to normal, guys. What did I miss? All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna cruise. Looks like there's fish off to the right with some bait ball situation going on here. We're in 25 feet of water, guys. This is where the big boys might live. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. I'm definitely seeing arches. But my guess is these will most likely be drum and catfish, because I'm not lucky enough to get into some bass using this method. At least I don't think. But you never know. Man, there's a bunch of bait fish on that side. Looks like we're gonna get a little bit of rain, dudes. Looks like it's headed our way. There's a big old cloud of bait fish right now. Or fish, I can't tell. A lot of arches. A lot of arches, bro. I would assume that this is like maybe bigger shad or something. I don't know exactly, but it's chaos down there. Probably 4,000 drum. I don't know what I'm seeing right here. We do have a little bit of rain coming down. I'm gonna have to at least move this microphone like this. I know the moderator is a little scared right now, because she doesn't like to hear rain and electronics, because then that might be chaos. but I don't think it's raining enough to take the mic off. All right, we'll hit up the bridge in a little bit, and then that felt like a bite, but. But let me show you guys what I was looking at. So this is what I saw down there. Wasn't sure what that was. But now we are getting a little bit of rain, so I know it ain't 2 o'clock. I don't know what's going on here. We're gonna go on the GoPro mic. The rain is not enough to mess up our Starlink situation. That is currently protected. So we'll go off of the GoPro mic. I'll have to be yelling at you guys, but whatever. We haven't even gone to the place I had intended to go. Classic, fish around and find out. Probably classic just land bass assassin situation here. I'm just doing whatever feels right at the time. If nature told us, hey bro, there's some bait fish right there, well then we're gonna listen, because nature knows better than we do. I'm just cruising right now looking for bait fish. There's a whole lot of them down here, bait fish at least. I'll probably end up pulling up a bait fish like I did the other day. whole wall of bait fish underneath us. All right, dudes, we've had enough fun with these fish over here. Let's go do something that's a little more interactive. Something a little more interactive for the viewers. Escott, we're running Starlink. When we go under the bridge, we'll lose you guys for a second. Bro, you keep an eye on that loon. Dudes, there's nothing but bait here, bros. And when you guys see a loon, you're supposed to say loon ho, bro. Bird fight in the water, bird fight. Dudes, there's nothing but bait around here, dudes. Why didn't anybody tell me that my trolling motor is down? Why didn't anybody tell me my trolling motor was down, bro? It almost splashed us over here. Chaos, always chaos. Oh, it's 2:05, bros. I didn't even know it was 2 o'clock. We need to get some fish here. ¿Qué pues, Escar? You didn't catch that, dog? All right, guys, humor me here. I'm gonna try to catch a BBL right here. So Steven, I didn't turn the camera around because I took the microphone off. I'm gonna have to be yelling at you guys. I'm gonna have to be yelling at you guys in order for you guys to hear what I'm saying. But there's a hump over here on this side that I'm gonna throw to, and I'm gonna try and get a BBL off of there. Steven, I did see your suggestion to throw a jerk bait over there in the area where I was seeing all that bait. Let me actually show you guys the bait that I had seen. Bro, that was stacked, dudes. Like it was ridiculous. Dudes, it was just clouds of bait. It's gonna be a little hard for you guys to see, but that was just clouds of bait underneath us. That's why those birds were hanging out there. But I didn't want to hit that up. I didn't. What the heck? Bros. Dudes, the rain had selected. That is not a cloud of bait. That is clearly a truck from the from the Christmas parade. So forget about all that. Let's try this again. There's clouds of bait. There are clouds of bait right there, bro. There's a huge cloud. Now that is a innocent lesson learned right there, bros. To make sure that I don't have any crazy pictures on there. Oh. Gotta make sure all the pictures are good before I put anything on there, dog. The internet's gonna see me topless. Which I'm telling you right now, internet, you be lucky. Ain't that right, moderator? Plus all those I've been doing. I gotta do some more push-ups. I got 10 that I owe. If this area don't pan out, we'll go back to all that bait. We'll hit up all that bait over there and we'll do what we gotta do. I just going out there and like throwing a minnow and looking at the screen makes it a little hard for it to be interactive, guys, and I'm trying to make it as interactive as possible. Oh, a loon, a freaking loon out there. Look at that, guys, a loon. We're in for some trouble. You should have told me that you had rain in your eyes, dog. I need to buy you guys some sunglasses. Oh, dudes, and if you get some kind of random message, you get some kind of random message on my on the message board from me, it's because my keyboard is probably texting from the raindrops right now. So who knows what'll come out. We are in 12 feet of water. We never even got to the spot I wanted to get to. But now the rain is coming down, so I don't know how far down we're gonna go. Hey moderator, how long is this rain supposed to be going? Is it the whole day? The whole rest of the day?